Hello and welcome to another edition of National Holidays brought to you by CK's Antics. I am your host, CK, and if you're liking these videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything new or when I go live. Alright, so today is Sunday, October 18th, and if you noticed, I got a little reminder here that this is the countdown to Mandalorian Season 2. It comes out October 30th on Disney+. So if you want to catch it, or you haven't even seen it at all and you just got Disney+, get on it. You've got 12 days, 10 hours, 39 minutes, and seconds are ticking away to watch Season 1. Or you know what? Go ahead and re-watch Season 1 so you're ready when Season 2 is released. Disney+. Anyways, you're here for National Holidays. So let's find out what's on the calendar today. We have three things. First, today kicks off the week-long National Retirement Security Week. And today we've got National Chocolate Cupcake Day. Oh my goodness, that cupcake looks delicious. It's like, I'm really tempted to go to the store just to get a chocolate cupcake today, because that looks so good. And it's also National No Beard Day, and when I did a search for businessman, most of the images have a clean, shaven face. Just to let you know. Alright, let's get into the details. Alright, so let's kick off National Retirement Security Week. Lots of good things here. And here are some tips to help you for preparing for retirement. And if you are close to the retirement, then hopefully you're already doing this. But if you're younger group, hey, get on this right now, because trust me, you definitely want to. So first, automate your savings. So have part of your paycheck go directly into some savings account or something like that, so you don't even have to worry about moving that money to that particular account. Also, if you work for a boost contributions as you age. If you are over 50 years old, you can save an extra $6,000 per year tax deferred. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind in about 8 years. And then number 3, if you are investing, if you're young, recommend you invest more aggressively, because you have time to recoup on any losses. Also, if you work for a company that does a matching program, definitely get on that so you can get extra money, because your company will match up to a certain percentage. And finally, diversify your retirement portfolio or your vehicles. So add tax advantage retirement accounts like Roth IRA. And you definitely want to be investing or finding those investments at a younger age, because it is important. I've been investing since about 18, when my dad actually took me to his investment or financial officer, and we started setting up my investment funds. So you definitely want to start thinking about that at a young age. So if you've got kids, help them so they're prepared when they get older and they're ready to retire. Also, some interesting facts just about this week in general. Back in 2006, in August, 2 senators, Gordon Smith, a Republican from Oregon, and Kent Conrad, a Democrat from North Dakota, introduced a resolution to establish this special week observation. And shortly thereafter, September 13th of 2006, the Senate passed passes this resolution unanimously. So clearly it is important. And some other interesting facts, though, is that most Americans talk about saving for retirement, yet only 56% of those actually do it. So like 80% of the population says yes, it is very important to do this, but yet only 56% actually do, which is kind of sad. And it's 2/3 of Americans are worried that they actually don't have enough for retirement. That's a lot, 66%. That's a huge chunk of change. And 42% of Americans started saving for retirement before they hit 30. So if you still are in that younger age group, get on it, because trust me, this is all about compound interest as well. So keep that in mind. Like, compound interest is a good thing. So the longer you're doing it, the bigger you're going to have in those benefits. So enough about financial and investments and stuff and preparing for retirement. Let's talk about cupcakes. Yes, it is National Chocolate Cupcake Day. Yeah, it's official. Like, I am going to the store specifically to hunt down chocolate cupcakes because they just look delicious. And now I'm just like salivating for chocolate cupcakes. Man, those look so good. Okay, so let's talk about some timeline stuff. Cupcakes. 1796, the American Cookery by Amelia Simmons published the first recorded recipe to bake a cake in a small cup. And it wasn't until about 30 years later that the term cupcake actually became like commonplace when Eliza Leslie coins the term in her cookbook Receipts, which was published in 1828. And then in 2008, if you are a Sex and the City fan, in one of their episodes, there was a scene for Magnolia Bakery in Manhattan, which apparently was a mid-2000s cupcake trend. Not from New York, so I can't really speak to that, but if you are, let me know if you caught that in the show, if you watched it, of course. And it is rerunning now on a couple, one of those older channels, one of those channels that are not part of your basic cable plan. And then in 2012, Sprinkles opens up the first ever cupcake ATM in Beverly Hills. If you live in Beverly Hills or nearby, please let me know, one, is this like ATM still there? And two, how good is it? Like, how much does it cost? And why don't we have more cupcake ATMs out there? Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. I want a cupcake ATM. Now I'm sad. I don't have a cupcake ATM. I'm just going to have to go to a regular store and just go buy a cupcake. And I'm probably going to have to buy like a box of cupcakes because rarely do they sell in individual sizes. Unless I go to a bakery. But even then. Anyways, I digress. Let's move on. Oh yes, National No Beard Day. So, here's some things. 4th century BCE, Alexander the Great made his troops shave their beards because he was afraid that the enemies would use it against them and grab it in hand-to-hand combat. So, apparently, women aren't the only one that pull hair in a fight. Apparently, even back then, men would use that. So men with beards better be careful. All right, 1860, an 11-year-old girl writes a letter to Abraham Lincoln when he was running for president and asks him to grow a beard. I know this is about no beards, but technically Abraham Lincoln didn't have a beard. And it took this 11-year-old girl to say, hey, Abraham Lincoln, please grow a beard. It would help with your thin-looking face, and voila, we have Abraham Lincoln with a beard, thanks to that 11-year-old girl. That's awesome. In 1904, the Gillette Company released its safety razor. Pretty much up until then, men were going to a barber to do this with like a straight razor. Like, that's a lot of trust to have in someone, to like have that straight razor so close to your jugular. And in 1913, when William Howard Taft leaves office, he takes his famous twirly mustache with him. And since then, we have had no sitting president who has had a beard or a mustache. That's crazy. Can you believe that? No one has grown a beard or mustache since Howard Taft left office. Interesting. That's a long time. That's a long time. So I'm thinking whoever wins this election upcoming, maybe someone can write the president then, whoever it is, and ask them to grow a beard or mustache. So they have to reset their timeline here on this. And then in 1930s, the first idea of an electric razor came in. Well, technically, in the 1930s, Schick patents the first electric razor. However, the idea of an electric razor actually came about in 1898. So, interesting. It goes to show, truly, that you don't really get to be the inventor until you patent it. So make sure if you have a great idea, patent your idea. It's very important because you don't want someone running away with really something you came up with. All right. And that's it. That is all we have today. It's a really short day, but good news is I'm going to go head out and get myself a chocolate cupcake. And don't forget, if you like these videos, and you want to see more, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, and of course comment, leave me some good, things that you like about these videos. Let me know. Are you a beard, no beard kind of person? Or are you going to get a chocolate cupcake? And are you excited about Mandalorian? 12 days, 10 hours, 27 minutes, and the seconds are ticking away. All right, everybody, have a great day. I'll see you all again here tomorrow for another round of national holidays. All right, everybody, bye-bye.